Makes sense. Makes sense. Dak Prescott has been a subject in this area and nationwide for the past 3 months here.
4 seasons. 4 seasons.
Yes, you're right.
We're being honest.
What is this man worth in terms of a contract? And why do you think the Cowboys appear, from an outsider perspective, to be neglecting him of a massive contract?
See, here's the thing that I want people to understand. One, you're worth whatever you can negotiate. Period. Whatever you can negotiate, that's what you're worth. Okay? That's how business works. I think sometimes people get so enamored with their fandom. They're fans and they're just like, man, take the money. I tell people, shut up. And the reason, and I mean that respectfully, when people say, well, it's just $3 million less. You don't even live in that world to even talk about $2 and $3 million. You can't even enter that conversation because your mind doesn't think that way. Well, $40 million, you don't think that way. Like, nothing wrong with being a 9-to-5 dude. I'm a 9-to-5 dude. I'm also a businessman. So for me, yes, I want to get my product for my business at the best price I possibly can because I want to be able to flip my return, right? I want my ROI, my return on investment to be great, right? And so this is a negotiation game. I said that things in football make me football horny. This makes Jerry Jones and the Jones family football horny. The ability to go in there and negotiate. And honestly, this is what negotiations is about. Right? As the owner, of course I'm going to lowball you. It is your job and your representation to highball me. I lowball you, you highball me. And then we incrementally get closer and closer and closer to a deal that we both mutually can respect and to agree upon. That's the art of negotiation. That's the art of business. And I think right now, they're in that art of business. Is that I'm going to give you a deal that I think works best for the team. You're going to give me a deal that works best for you. And then we're going to keep chopping this wood away until we get to a deal, or we don't get to a deal that works for both of us. We know over here we still have the friends. Here's the options. We get to a deal. You don't play at all. You play under the franchise tag. Those are the 3 options, right? And because we have a deadline, I don't have to make a decision today. I can just give you my deal right now and just sit on it. You can give me your deal and we can just sit on it. Now, talk to me when we get to around July 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th, and that July 15th date get real close. Now you're going to see the real numbers start coming in. But right now, this is just the art of negotiation. This is the true essence of business. This is how Jerry Jones has become a billionaire, being able to negotiate these deals. And this is how Dak Prescott will become a 100 millionaire because he gets a chance to operate and negotiate in that business world as well.
Agreed, 100%. Do you feel that you could either side could almost sour on each other in this type of process, and also, when you do look around, you see a guy like Cam Newton sitting out there, who may most likely be forced in a backup position this year. You see a guy like Jameis Winston, who's also in a backup position this year, who come from, a higher degree of, let's say, a higher respectability from high school to college to a higher notoriety. These guys were top prospects, and they've also, been performing at a fairly high level. Cam's been to a Super Bowl. When you see guys like that, and then you see the Dak situation, do you think maybe in the back of Steven or Jerry's head is, hey, there's other guys out here. We don't need to, go all in on this one guy?
No, because Steven and Jerry understand the nature of the business. They understand that we're not. See, Cam Newton, he's not going to be a franchise guy. He may be a plug-and-play kind of guy for right now. The Joneses understand what a unique situation that they have right now. They got a team ready to go right now. They don't have time for the rebuilding process. They don't have time to find a stopgap in between there. One of the reasons why they brought in a guy like Andy Dalton, that's insurance. That's a chess move to say, hey, if you don't get a deal done and you do hold out, we need somebody that that ain't who we had before, Cooper Rush or somebody like that. We can't put Cooper Rush out there with Zeke and Amari Cooper and Mike Gallup and CeeDee Lamb. We can't put Cooper Rush out there with these guys. So let's put somebody out there that has a little bit of a history. But when you talk about the Jameis Winstons and the Cam Newtons of the world, the Joneses know that we have a unique opportunity that started 4 years ago with Dak. And we've built it to a point now. You bring in Mike McCarthy and his crew. Our window of winning is now. And to bring in a Cam Newton means he has to take a whole year. Guys just don't come in and learn these systems off of nothing, right? It's a culture change. It takes time for the continuity and the relationships. All that stuff is so vital. It may not work the same way in the NBA or the MLB. It works that way in the National Football League. There has to be relationships and continuity, and all that kind of stuff is there. Those guys, the names sound great, but it doesn't make sense here. The name that makes sense here is the guy who's been on the center for the last 4 seasons, and Dak Prescott. That's the name that makes sense here, and that's the name that they're going to put underneath the center, because while he may not, and I don't know where people rank him, right? You may rank him in the top 10, you may rank him in the top 15, whatever you want. He's QB1 for the Cowboys. That's all that matters, right? I don't care if he's not better than Aaron Rodgers. He ain't better than Russell Wilson. He ain't better than You can't sign Tom Brady. You can't sign Russell Wilson. You can't sign Aaron Rodgers. So guess what? You know who's QB1 to you? 4. That's who it is. And that's why he can garner the numbers that he is looking to garner, because you can say, oh, he's not Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson. Cool. All those guys belong to somebody. They are already married to someone else already. You can't be in a relationship with them. You can't have an affair with them. You can't sleep with them on the side. You have to be married to this broad. This is the chick that you got to lay down with every single night. So to say that he's not better than those guys, and rightfully so, he may not be, but it's QB1 to Dallas.
I like it.